Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am back from New York City. Unfortunately, I'm a bit sad about it because I could stay there for a very long time easily. But I'm back and I just thought I'd share with you that little montage sort of wrap up of my trip. And I hope you enjoyed that. I think you got a little sneak peek into this shopping haul that wasn't really planned. I promise. I know that sounds like I'm lying, but I promise I did not go over there thinking I'm gonna buy anything, actually. But before we launch into the stories and the goodies, please like and subscribe. You know, I'd love to have you back here. And there is always something fun to watch. So yes, let's dive right in. So as I mentioned, I was not expecting to shop over in the States or in New York. Obviously that's where I went, because our Australian dollar is not so great. Definitely not so great to shop with over there, and particularly with, for those that don't know, with New York City or with the States in general, the price you see on the tag is not necessarily the price that it is. You, for the most part, have to add their city tax on it. So it's always another, you know, fun 9% sort of on top of what you're seeing. And then of course you have to convert it into Australian dollars, which is not so friendly. So what I told myself was I'm only gonna buy something if I see something that I absolutely love and if it's something that I cannot get back home. So if I couldn't come here and get it from, you know, anywhere here in Australia or an online store or anything like that, if it's something super special, that's the only reason why I'll buy something. I found a few special things. Annoyingly, I found a few things that I actually could not obtain back here, so I will dive right in. Firstly, I'll share that I went to the men's Dior store, so the Dior Homme. I really love what Kim Jones has been doing there, and he has been doing a lot of collaborations with some cool artists. So he obviously did Cause, and then recently he did a collaboration with the Japanese Sorayama. So I actually picked this up from the Dior Homme store on 57th Street. Came in a really big dust bag, but it is this little guy. It's just so cool. I love the robotic dinosaurs. They actually did lots of menswear in this particular print, but I just thought this was super cool. Even just with white t-shirt and jeans, I thought this would be handy. I'm not one to carry a big tote, but for people out there that do, this would be a handy little guy to like throw into a tote. But it is just so cool. You've got the Dior Oblique, you've got cherry blossoms, which I just love cherry blossoms. And then of course the signature Sorayama robotic dinosaur, which is awesome. And interestingly, I don't know if it's because they knew I was buying it for myself, but they actually wrapped it up in a women's Dior shopping bag. Obviously it's got the men's ribbons, but I just thought that was an interesting touch. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but little thing I noticed. Next, I was pretty much still obsessed with, for those that know me, I love shiny iridescent things. Hi, I'm Lucinda. I love holographic, shiny iridescent things. And so the Chanel 19S collection was certainly right up my speed. And they still had a few pieces kind of around in the Chanel boutiques over there. So I did pick up, just because I thought, why not? She's a cutie. So this is actually the first time I'm unboxing this here. So I'll just slide that off. This was from the boutique on Madison Avenue. One thing that was really cool about New York is that you had your pick of Chanels and so many different options. And if one boutique didn't have what you wanted, you could easily then check another. And I think that's really, really handy, obviously. but it's just the little card wallet. So this is in the black iridescent. Some of you may know that I got the Wok in this exact same leather finish, and I just love it. I think they have also done a bigger sort of passport holder in this style, but I love this. And it's a really nice, it's not too chunky, you can put it in smaller bags, and I just love the leather. So cute. So while I was over there, the Louis Vuitton women's collection launched. So not only did the men's collection launch, but the women's collection launched sort of shortly before I left. And I wasn't really on the hunt for anything specific from the Louis Vuitton collection. There's nothing that was screaming like, you must go and find this. But I really liked this aspect of the collection, and I was kind of really, you know, pleasantly surprised to find this guy. But just by the by, I actually did, while I was over there, before I would buy something, I would make sure that it wasn't available in Australia. So for instance, this particular thing I did not find on the Australian website, and that's not to say that Australia won't get it, but you know, maybe the website's a little bit slow to update, but I certainly didn't find it, and the price didn't seem like it would be, I think the price seemed like it would be the same if it was on the Australian website, so I didn't feel so bad. But it's only just a little cute. As you know, I'm a bandeau fiend. Actually, let's just pull it out this way. It is so cool. Look at this bandeau with all the faces on it. And then the cool thing is, the flip side is like an ombre rainbow effect. So I just thought this one was so cool. It had sort of like Blade Runner vibes. Admittingly, what I was interested in seeing had they received them was they did belts with this, either the lips or the eyes on the belt buckle, and I was kind of intrigued to see those. They did not receive them in the Fifth Avenue store. I don't think they bought them for the whole of the US, from what I understood. But the bandeau was a nice surprise, and certainly a more affordable way of getting a slice of this sort of print. And I just think that's really cool, and I think it'll be just another one to add to the collection, and certainly one that I'll enjoy wearing. So I was not actually on the hunt for sneakers, I promise. I know I have so many sneakers, but these, as soon as I saw them, I will insert actually a picture of the alternative pair that I was considering until I saw these. When I saw this colorway, I thought, no, this is the clear winner. And in fact, Chanel US, I saw these in Saks at first. They did not have my size. Chanel in the US did not order these in women's sizes. They only, for some reason, ordered the men's size range in this particular sneaker. But I happened to find them at Bergdorf Goodman, which if you haven't had the fortune of going to New York, or if you've been there and not walked into Bergdorf Goodman, you've done yourself a disservice, because it is so beautiful and it is so iconic, and the people that work there are just divine. They just love what they do, and a lot of them have been there for many years, which is a real testament to the store. But these, I was so pleased to buy them from Bergdorf Goodman. This Chanel sneaker with the most divine black and gold tweed inset, and then this beautiful gold CC. I just loved these. I hope you can see them. I will include close-ups of these things that I'm unboxing, but they are just so divine, and I thought they felt really comfortable. They feel really light. The other pair I was considering, as you saw from the photo, was this sort of gold, really quite predominantly gold foiled leather. I just like how this was very classic in the black, and then the CC just popped And these are of course from the 1908 collection, which is that Egyptian collection, and very much predominantly black and gold and super beautiful. The piece de resistance. This is the thing that I was so happy I found, but then also sad that I found, because then I had to buy it and it happened on like day 3 and I was like, excellent, I've just spent all my money. Day 3. Great. It's really cool though. So I will do a proper video on this because I think it deserves a proper video, but it is the Prism Vulgar. And it's so cool. It's a plastic bag. It's a bag of plastic. It's a bag made from plastic. It's really good though. Like, look at it. I will do a proper video on this because I think it'll be interesting to see exactly what can fit in this, because I haven't even had a play with it. Like, I haven't even used it. I haven't played with it. I didn't use it over there. I just made sure, as you saw, that I had bought the correct thing because they wouldn't let me see it when I was buying it. They brought it out wrapped up and I didn't see it and I paid it for it. And then I schlepped it back to the hotel and was like, the whole time, I'm like, I hope it is what I thought I was buying. Anyway, haven't even attached the strap. We'll do all this in a separate video and it'll be exciting and it'll be great, I hope. And she's kind of see-through and cool, but that'll come, that video will come. Stay tuned for that one. But we're very happy she came home. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed this little shopping haul, little unboxing from, well, it's not little, it's ridiculous, let's face it. And it wasn't meant to happen and it happened. So here we are, very cool things to look at. And I hope you enjoyed the little close-up images of it, because I know it's always hard to appreciate when things aren't close up. And also please let me know if anybody wants to see a video on like a full debrief of New York City. It is my favorite city, as I said before. I love that city. I truly get emotional when I'm leaving it. Like, it's a little bit much, but I love it. And I could talk about it for like hours on end. I promise I wouldn't do that to you. But if anybody wants like a little quick little guide video or little tips and hints and I don't know, just, and if anybody wants that, just let me know and I'll put something together. I will happily talk about New York City for a considerable amount of time. If it helps anybody, would love that. Please like and subscribe if you liked any of these pieces. Let me know if I did okay, if you think I picked up some decent stuff. I loved it all. I would love to hear your thoughts. And thank you so much for tuning in. Bye guys.